Hello everyone, this is my tutorial on using Lienzo VR. So when you get the program is saved, you extract it, and when with Steam VR running, you open VR Paintex and then get this launching. Okay, so now we are in the program. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first thing, this is the main canvas, the palette, and here are the reference images that I currently have none. Uh, oh, I need to change that. So, for reference images, you can save them over here, yeah, with these names, and you'll get the images here. To grab an image or the canvas or anything, just hover over it and press the grip buttons. And if you do it with both hands, well, you can resize and rotate it. So I'm not using it. Now to paint, yeah, just press the trigger, and these are the two default brushes. So this is a more, and this is for doing lines. Let me walk you through the main brush settings here. The first one is the radius. This is the customizable one. Radius, hardness, opacity. So if I paint, it's yeah, average radius, average opacity, average hardness. So let's say I want to decrease the radius. I can do so by pointing at the slider and using the touchpad. So now, if I paint, I will have a small radius than if I put it. Yeah. To change color, you can press the outer ring for changing the hue and the inner ring for changing the value on saturation. So yeah, you cannot. I mean, if you are changing the value on saturation, you won't be able to change the hue accidentally. Now, if we're looking at the slider, I press dist in the top part of the touchpad. Now, that value will go according to the distance. So here you can see, yeah, well, the radius works depending on the distance to the canvas. And if I do the same for trigger, it will work depending on the trigger strength. So now I'm pressing it as hard as I can, and yeah, very lightly touching it. And I can do the same for the hardness. So let me get this. So now I'm lightly pressing the trigger strongly and at a distance. So yeah, that's the basics of painting. Uh, there's also the option to smooth the brush. So instead of making like this, it will be more smooth. Yeah. And you can change the color mid-stroke or the hue and saturation. Now, for changing the orientation of the lines, just point here and press the grip button. This allows you to, so you can get it however you want. So, for example, right now it's more of a can spray, or yeah, like this. If you want, you can. Also, now with more advanced settings, the maximum distance is dictated by this. So wherever this is, that's the maximum distance. So yeah, right now the maximum distance is here. But if I move this far away, now at the same to get the maximum radius again, I will need to move further back. And this is the palette. So yeah, like you can use this to place colors, whatever. And yeah, when you're done with your painting, also you can change the background by selecting a color and pressing here. It will use that hue. So yeah, green, for example, I like green. And when you're done with your painting, you just click the save button with the trigger, and it gets saved as a PNG for whatever you want. So yep, that's basically it. I'll be adding more stuff to the program, but currently that's everything that you can do in Lienzo. Well, hope you have a lot of fun while painting.